So your next opportunity is GoPro.
Yeah.
So those are the little square cameras, the little Hero 5s, mountable and wearable camera and capturing devices. Then, of course, all the software at the back end to make the stuff.
Yes.
And I think they really want to try and be a media company.
Yeah.
Smallish though, market cap $1.2 billion, not currently profitable, not paying any dividends, and it's had a bit of a nightmare run. It was only listed in 2014, went sky high and has come a lot lower.
Quite right.
What's going on?
So this is the quintessential boom and bust story, I think. It started out of the guy's VW van while he was a surfer and he couldn't get nice shots of himself surfing.
Exactly.
And so
down the tube.
Correct. He was inspired to create the so-called wearable camera.
Yeah.
And they really are a little bit of a cult item. You know, you see these incredible shots, but there's too much competition. So that's what's happened. So he innovated, and yes, I think he did a good job of it. But unfortunately, there's a hell of a lot of competition.
Aren't they the preeminent cameras for the sort of wide-angle action shots that you can get?
They are. So I think what he's tried to do is take a niche business and go almost mass with it, which is not working. And so he may have to delist because it's not sure whether this business will survive in its current form.
This is the Mr. Woodman guy that started it in 2002.
That's quite right, yeah.
But do you think that this shift where they're trying to position themselves as a media company, because the idea then is that they can take a lot of the footage that people create and then create like a YouTube type channel where people can constantly watch different sports and people can upload highlights and that kind of thing. Because clearly, if you make a lot of footage, that's all very well, but somebody has to tidy it up because no one can afford to watch, 3 hours of you bumbling around on your bicycle.
Correct. I think it's going to be a very hard transition because you've got these mass social media platforms that essentially do that. I mean, you mentioned YouTube and Facebook are very big in video now. So I think he's up against the incumbents, which is going to be very difficult for this business. So if you look at it, there may be two options. Maybe they'll scale back the business and, as I say, go into a niche and try find some profit there, which they most probably are. Or there's a strong possibility, and if you want to take a punt on this, is that it'll be bought out by somebody.
Taken private or bought out by a competitor who wants that?
One of the two, correct. So there's you could almost say there's an optionality to this, because the share price performance, as you mentioned earlier, has been
because
a
it
wild
listed
ride.
in 2014. Let's see if we can see the chart. It gets to $80 and it's now back at $8. So that is painful because people might have charged it, and if it looks, in fact, it might have gone even higher. It might have touched $100 there, according to that little peak. So that's awesome, and everybody must have been extremely pleased when it came on the market, but since then it's been painful, which is probably to do with deferred profitability and not quite meeting their own financial targets and worries about the tech and the competition.
Yes, so you're seeing the competitive side, unfortunately, is really hurting them. Much cheaper products doing essentially the same thing.
Oh, one thing, so they've got this new thing called the Karma drone cam. So what those are is that you have the thing flying behind you, and you can either program it to go ahead and look at you from the back or from the front. It can follow you. So if you're kayaking down a whitewater river and all that, it follows you. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, you have this out-of-body experience. There's out-of-body experience. You can
sort of watch yourself later.
Yeah,
that sounds pretty cool, and you'd think maybe that could be an additional zip, but I guess
again, I think the market's too small. The people who are going to get out and go to the trouble of doing that is quite a small market.
So you think, notwithstanding all of this, are you going to tip not hot?
Not hot on this one.
Okay, not hot on this one. Okay.